highway run into the midnight sun. Wheels go round and round on my mind. Restless hearts sleep alone tonight, sending all my love along the wire. They say that the road ain't no place to start a family. Right down the line, it's been you and me. Love and a music man ain't always what it's supposed to be. Oh, girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours, faithfully. So Faithfully was written by Journey back in the early 80s, and I think it was on the Frontiers album, 1983. I think I was in spring of my 5th grade year, and that song was just huge, huge, huge. So big. And so it's very heavy on the piano end. And of course, I don't play piano, I play guitar, right? Guitar. And it's tuned a half step flat to E flat. And so what I'm trying to do here is to adapt the song in a way that, one, I don't have to sing like Steve Perry, but still have the same tuning, same chords that they're playing. So what I've done is, instead of tuning my guitar down a half step, so it's E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B flat, E flat, it's all E, A, D, G, B, E. And instead of having my capo on the 5th fret, so I play a C right here, I just put the capo on the 4th fret, so I move my chords back. So here's my C, which, coincidence, it looks like a B, right? Well, it looks like a G, it's a G shape, but that note is a B. Okay? All right, just live with me here. So just imagine. So anyway, here is what would be a C if we were tuned to half step flat and be up here. Are you confused yet? Anyway, just go with me on this. So anytime you see the C, there's your C. Here are the chords, C, or I'll play it like that because there's a lot of, for that, you know? And even in the verse, I don't go and hold that 4-finger G shape until that, then that A minor 7. So here are the chord shapes for whenever you see C, when the chord chart says C, here's your C, or like this, C, the A minor, or A minor, that's the F, and let's see what else. Oh, here's our G, which it's basically an F sharp, since it's tuned a half step flat, remember? That's the G in a D shape against the capo, right? And what else? Oh, here's our E minor, which is basically an E flat minor if we're actually playing it, but when you see E minor, there's your E minor. And then there's your D minor. After it goes with the oh girl, you stand by me. I'm forever yours. There's that forever yours, So I've adapted the piano part to acoustic guitar. Another thing, all right, so it's probably going to drive you nuts, but the guitar is tuned a smidge flat. Not a whole step flat, not like that. Instead of concert A440, I have tuned it to A432 because that's the frequency of the earth. And I want to be, we come from the earth, we go back to the earth, we are one with the earth, right? So I want to be on that frequency. So when I play stuff for you guys anymore, I'm going to try to have my guitars tuned to A432. You could do your own digging. Maybe I'll do a video sometime about A432, but for now, A432 feels right. Anyway, so starts out with that piano intro with your C chord all open. I'm not playing that note. And then I drop my middle finger down, or index finger. You could hold it like this. Then makes sense, but you're holding that chord. Imagine if you're going to try this, probably don't need tab. I'm hoping you don't need tab, and hope you're going, yeah, Lauren, I paid attention to your last video where you said, hey, learn to watch people and see what they're doing and figure it out without having need tab. It'll make you a better guitar player. Long time ago, there was no such thing as tablature. Then you go to that A minor shape, and same thing. So it's the same notes, you just have to have different fingers do that note here. So with the ring finger, and then, oops, the index finger, because the middle finger I have holding down that E5, that basically an A5, 1, 5. And then this partial D shape for the G. Okay. This is where it gets different. So, or what I've been doing is I just take my whole hand off whenever I go. And then you play the G and the D strings open, and then do this partial of the C shape for the F chord. So we're playing the, what is that, the sixth fret D string, 8th fret D string to the open G with the capo. But okay, so that's the intro. And if you're a better guitar player than me, which many of you probably are, you'll be able to do the highway road, or singers, and be able to sing and play that piano part with it instead of doing it the way I did. It was just like highway road into the midnight sun. You know, I'm using the excuse of like, oh, it's more dramatic this way. Fact is, I just not skilled enough yet to get the and sing it at the same time. I'm just not that good. So there's that. And there are other little things that go on in this song that I'm trying to incorporate while I'm singing and playing it. Oh yeah, and I'm not singing it at Steve Perry's pitch. I've just dropped it down probably an octave. And I was singing it for my daughter the other night, and I went to Steve Perry pitch, and I was like, I can't do this. I'm just gonna sing it right here or whatever, just go with that. And she goes, it sounds better there anyway. I like that. You should do that with, you know, singing that pitch all the time. Oh, okay. I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going with that. So then when it gets down to the like the pre-chorus type part, yeah, oh girl, you stand by me. Just oh girl, you stand by me. So I'm doing the D shape to the minor shape to the D shape, but I'm doing it this way so I can have that full D shape chord for the G chord. And then I'm forever yours. Gets you that little D7 shape there. It's a G7. You're getting that seventh in there. Leads you to that minor chord. Faithfully. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like so. I know whenever if you want to try playing this with me the way I tried playing it all the way through, you're going to have to tune to A432 to be in tune with me, and that may bother you, but it might enrich your soul in a way you don't fully understand yet. Okay, I'm being weird. But then there's that hit, that riff after with the, I think Neil Schon comes in with the, it's like that. So it's just me. So I don't have a guy doing that and then me go, it's just me. So I try to fake that with, so I play the G, I'm muting, well, it's not a G chord really, you know what I'm saying, mean. I play that G shape and I'm muting the A string. So, and my fingers aren't quite long enough to be able to pull off. Maybe yours are. Try this. I'm just not that good. You know, if you could do that, and then you keep that root note in there, it will sound a lot better than the way I do it. And then I play that minor seventh, and I can do that. I can hold that without too much trouble. But then I had to let go because I'm a wimp. So there's that little difference there. But it's pinky, ring, finger, index finger. Then you hammer on the index finger. So you're just repeating that part. Difference here is when you get to that D shape for the G chord, you end with that, the note right here, and then, so all together, if I can do this right, circus lights, another big time show. We all need the clowns. Get the picture, right? And if you could do that, you go through the second verse, and then then you get back to that main riff the piano does at the beginning of that. you can keep doing the faithfully, oh yeah, faithfully. You know, you can get all into that and stuff, you know, if you have the voice and you're so inclined, unlike this guy who doesn't have the voice and is not so inclined. So, you know, if you got something out of this other than a good laugh, great. But again, I'm tuned to A432. So if you have like a strobe tuner or something, or a tuner that allows you to change the sense from A440 down to 442, 432, that's what I'm tuned to. Capo on the 4th fret so that it's a half step flat so that you're in tune mostly with Journey. But once you get it with me, you got to tune it back up to A440 to play it with Journey. And you'll be able to play it with Journey because Journey, it was in tune with concert pitch. I know this will probably annoy a lot of you, but I'm not at concert pitch. Sorry, not sorry. But hey, you know what? I'm going on vacation and I'm throwing my cares out the window for a little bit. Take care.